All right, we're live right here at Conway High School as Logan High School, the number one ranked team in Class AA, is going to take on the number one ranked team in Class AAA in West Virginia. But they're meeting right here in South Carolina. And the first pitch to Slack is a ball, making it 1-0. Traffic was pretty bad here, so I'm going to try to get caught up in between innings on the lineup and everything. And that hits him. So the leadoff batter for Logan gets on here in the top of the first inning.
Now batting the catcher, number 12, Jake Raymond.
The wind is going to be strong.
That brings up Jake Ramey, who yesterday had 3 RBIs. Showing bunt. Pulls it back for ball 1. So 1-0 on Ramey. The 1-0 to Ramey. High 2-0. We're getting a mound visit here at as Jefferson comes out. I'm going to mute and be right back. All right, Ramey shows bunt, and that's high. Making it 3 balls, no strikes on Jake Ramey. All right, we got a runner at first here, no outs in the top of the first inning. Jake Ramey shows bunt, pulls back, and that's strike 1. 3-1 on Jake Ramey. The 3-1 pitch. Lays the bunt down but goes foul, making it 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes on Jake Ramey here in the top of the first. Slack is at first base. So with a 3-2 count, the bunt will be off. Ramey fouls it back to stay alive, still stays 3-2. So a battle of 2 West Virginia powers here at Conway High School in South Carolina. Ramey hits one right up the middle. That's going to get through for a single, possible. Nice play. He is safe. So Ramey beats it out and gets his first hit of the day. Now Logan with runners at first and second. And that brings up Dawson Maynard here in the top of the first.
16, Dawson Maynard.
Dawson shows bunts, pulls back, but strike 1 is in the books. 0-1. Maynard bunts it foul for 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on Maynard with runners at first and second. No outs here in the top of the first inning. And Maynard foul tips it, but he does catch it for out number 1.
Now batting the first baseman.
That brings up number 11, Garrett Williamson for Logan. So we got one out. Runner still at first and second. Curveball hits on the outside corner, making it 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Williamson. Misses inside, making it 1-1. So 1 ball and 1 strike on Garrett Williamson. Thought about it, pulled back. Still 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. That's right down the pipe. As the count goes to 2-2 on Williamson. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Williamson, and he misses it for the out number 2 in the inning. Connor Lowe comes up to the bat for Logan.
The pitcher, number 19, Connor Lowe.
So Logan got runners at first and second there with no outs, but now we got 2 outs here in the top of the first as Connor Lowe steps in. As Logan's trying to get some hits to come together. And knocks some of these. That ball gets by the catcher. Slack and Ramey will advance to second and third. As now McCormick Ilderton will come into courtesy run for Jake Ramey. All right, there you got him. The runners at second and third. We got 2 outs. 1-0 count on Connor Lowe here in the top of the first. Lowe swings and misses, making it 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Connor Lowe here with 2 outs, but Logan's got 2 runners in scoring position. Swings and misses. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Connor Lowe. And swings and misses. So Logan squanders 2 runs. 2 possible runs. Had 2 runners, left 2 on with no outs, but Logan not able to get him in. We're going to the bottom of the first here at Conway High School as Logan's taking on Jefferson. And we'll be right back. All right, we're ready to start the bottom of the first inning. As Connor Bailey comes up for Jefferson High School. For Logan on the mound, starting is Connor Lowe. Jake Ramey is behind the plate. Nice pitch. Oh and 1 on Bailey. At third is Dawson Maynard. At short, Carson Kirk. At second, we have Cole Blankenship. And at first, Garrett Williamson. Curveball misses, 1-1. And in the outfield, left to right, you got Ryan Roberts, Aiden Slack, and Jared Burnett. The 1-1. That's high, 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Bottom of the first inning, Logan taking on Jefferson from West Virginia as well. Number 1 in AAA. Logan's number 1 in AA. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to get through for a single. So the leadoff hitter, Connor Bailey, gets on for
now
Jefferson.
Catcher, number 4, Ryan Hefner.
Brings up number 4, Ryan Hefner, for Jefferson High School. Curveball breaks in there nicely for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike on Ryan Hefner. Lays down the bunt, picked up by Lowe. Over to first, and he is called safe as he beats out the bunt.
Now batting, third baseman, Griffin Harwick.
Which now brings up Griffin Hurwitz. But Jefferson now has runners at first and second with no outs here in the bottom of the first inning. As a single up the middle on a bunt puts the 2 runners on for Jefferson. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike on Horowitz. That's inside, making it 1-1. That's a nice pitch. That's in there for strike 2. It's either 2-2 or 1-2. And it is 2-2. Thought so. The 2-2 pitch. Misses outside, making it a full count, 3-2. I'm pretty sure it's 3-2. Ball gets by Blankenship on the error. So on the E1, the runners do advance. And I assume now it's 3-2. As Kevin comes out to Okay, now it's 3-2. Apologize, I had to get my charger ready here for my iPad. The sun's a little bright out here. Full count pitch. And that's popped up to shortstop for out number 1. Looks like it hit off the end of the bat. It kind of sailed a little bit over there to Carson Kirk.
Center fielder, number 6, Sam Wabnitz.
Now we've got Sam Wabnitz coming up for Jefferson.
That was a great pitch.
Breaking ball misses. 1-0. That hits the outside corner, making it 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here with 1 out in the bottom of the first. Jefferson with runners at second and third. Here comes your 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Strikeout would be huge right here for Logan. With 1 ball and 2 strikes here, 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. Here at Conway, South Carolina, as Logan's taking on Jefferson High School. That's in the dirt, making it 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Wabnitz. Swing and a miss on a nice curveball by Connor Lowe. Logan's got 2 outs on the board now. So Logan trying to get out of here, not allowing any damage here with runners at second and third. Connor Lowe gets a big strikeout there on a nice curveball for the second out of the inning. That brings up Povenu for Jefferson. And that hitting, and that will load the bases up with 2 outs.
Now hitting for the pitcher, number 22, Sammy Roberts.
All right, Sammy Roberts comes up for Jefferson with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning with bases loaded. That's a ground ball foul, making it 0-1.
2 more, Connor.
So no balls and 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Bases are loaded. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Lowe. In the dirt, nice block by Jake. That makes it 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Sammy Roberts. Bases are loaded here in the bottom of the first. Logan's got 2 outs. Here's the 1-1. Misses outside, making it 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike on Roberts. Fly ball toward right. Burnett makes chase, but the ball is foul, and that makes the count now 2-2. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. As Logan's trying to get out of this inning, not allowing any runs. The 2-2-2. Fouls it back. Out of play, stays 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Bottom of the first. Here's the 2-2. And that's fouled back. Still 2-2. The 2-2 from Connor Lowe. Breaking ball just misses inside, bringing up a full count. And the 3-2 with two outs. The runners will be running on the delivery of the pitch. So the full count. We have two outs in the bottom of the first. Bases are loaded for Jefferson. And that's a foul ball as he foul tips it inside the batter's box. Stays a full count, 3-2. All right, Jake goes to talk to Connor to make sure they got everything squared away on this very important pitch that's coming up. Got a full count with two outs. Bases are loaded here in the bottom of the first inning, as Logan's trying to get out of here without giving up a run. All right, here we go. Here's the pitch from Connor Lowe. Ground ball foul, as Povenu has stayed alive at this bat quite a few times. Quite a battle here between Lowe and Roberts for the full count now. And two outs in the bottom of the first. Jefferson has bases loaded. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball toward third, fielded cleanly by Maynard. Over to first, and on the 5-3, Logan gets out of a jam, allowing no runs here in the bottom of the first on a nice play by Dawson Maynard. So we're going to the top of the second. No score. We'll be right back. right, here we go. Corbin Bostic is up to start the top part of the second inning. As he takes a look at strike one. Man, the wind took that ball. That's a high fly pop-up. That's trouble. He caught it. Wow. The ball went really high and was moving in the wind. One out
Now
is in the
batting for the
books.
right fielder, number 14, Burnett.
That's Jared Burnett. Comes up to Logan. He looks at strike one. 0-1 on Burnett. Strike two. That's outside 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Foul back out of play. Stays 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Burnett. All right, out number 2.
Now batting for the second baseman, number 4, Cole Blankenship.
Right, Cole Blankenship is up for Logan with a 1-0 count with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Breaking ball's high, 2-0. That misses. So 3-0 on Cole Blankenship. The 3-0. And he does come right down the middle, making it 3-1. That misses. Logan has a base runner here with 2 outs in the top of the second. As Blankenship gets the walk. And that's going to bring
Now
up Carson
batting
Kirk
for shortstop, number 7, Carson Kirk.
for Logan. As Kirk gets the signal from Gertz. Blankenship's at first. Kirk is at the plate. We got 2 outs here in the top of the second. No score between Logan and Jefferson. Curveball hits in there, making it 0-1. The 0-1 to Kirk. Fouls that one back. Here right beside us makes it 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes on Carson Kirk. The 0-2 goes over to first, and he is safe. As Blankenship's at first, he slid back in. He's safe. But we got no balls, 2 strikes on Kirk here in the top of the second inning. Misses outside, and he is safe on the steal. No, he caught a strike. Well, I guess he did call a strike on that, so we're going to the bottom of the second. No score. All right, we're ready to start the bottom of the second inning. Having some technical difficulties here with my battery pack. It's not charging my iPad, so 1 ball, 1 strike. On Shipe. Try to get it figured out in between innings. 1-1. Waits on it, but fouls it off, making it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 from Lowe. And he rips that over the third baseman's head for a single. So the leadoff batter gets on for Jefferson. Here in the bottom of the second inning.
Now batting the second baseman, number 16, Josh Cienfuegos.
Josh Cienfuegos comes up the bat for Jefferson. Bunt. Fielded by Ramey. Over to first. For out number 1, but the sac bunt does get the runner over to second base.
Now batting, shortstop number 3, Calvin Kinsler.
Calvin Kinsler comes up for Jefferson with 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the second inning. That's popped up. And that drops in for a high single. So with 1 out now, Jefferson's got runners at first and third on the corners. So we got Connor Bailey, the leadoff hitter.
Now batting right fielder number 9, Connor Bailey.
So we got a runner at first. We got a runner at third. Breaking ball gets in there for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Breaking ball hits 0-2, but the runner does advance to second, and the runners are now at second and third for Jefferson here with 1 out. But Connor Lowe is up in the count, 0-2 on Bailey, who hit a single his last time up. As Lowe steps off. No balls, 2 strikes on Connor Bailey. Ground ball towards second, fielded cleanly and over to first. But an RBI does happen on the 4-3 force out, making the score 1-0 Jefferson. And now 2 outs. And
Now
have a
batting
runner at
catcher
third.
number 4, Ryan Hepner.
So Ryan Hepner comes up. He singled on the bunt his last time up. So a runner is at third with 2 outs. In the dirt, nice block by Ramey. Makes it 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes on Hefner with a runner at third, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. That's in the dirt, but that gets by Ramey on the wild pitch. The run will score. So nobody now on for Jefferson with a 2-0 count. Scores 2-0 now on the wild pitch. That hits the outside corner, making it 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Ground ball towards second, fielded cleanly by Blankenship, and over to first for the 3rd out of the inning. Jefferson draws first blood here in the bottom of the second inning as we're going to the top of the 3rd. Jefferson is up 2-0. We'll be right back. All right, we're ready to start the top of the 3rd inning here. Logan's back at the top of their
Now
lineup.
batting the center fielder, number 23, Aiden Slack.
As Aiden Slack steps in for Logan. As he looks at ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes on Slack. That's outside, making it 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes on Aiden Slack. Here's Logan going to try to get something rallied up here in the top of the 3rd. The 2-0. That misses. 3-0. Slack was hit by a pitch his first time up. He's 1 ball away from getting on first. Got to think the take is on here. The 3-0. That's outside, walks him. So Logan gets the leadoff runner on, or leadoff batter on. So Slack is at first, and coming up to bat for Logan is now Jake Ramey. Ramey singled his first time up.
The catcher, number 12, Jake Ramey.
So Ramey's going to settle in. As Slack does his job both times at his at-bat. Getting on base. Ramey advanced him on a single last time. Now Ramey looks at 0-1. Settles in, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's just a seat.
1-1. One ball, one strike on Ramey. There's a high fly ball toward. I think they've lost it. They've lost it. Nope. Tackle. The right fielder comes in and finds it after the second baseman lost it.
Thank you.
Now batting the third baseman, number 16, Dawson Maynard.
As Dawson Maynard comes up for
Let's go, Dawson Maynard.
Logan. Back over to first, and he's safe. And Maynard pops this one up. The first baseman does catch it. So Logan now with 2 outs.
Now batting the first baseman, number 11, Garrett Williamson.
And that brings Garrett Williamson up for Logan with 2 outs. And Slack is still at first. That pitch gets in there for 0-1, so no balls and 1 strike. Back over to first, and he is safe. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at first here in the top of the 3rd inning. Back over to first. And that hits the outside corner, making it 0-2. All right, top of 3rd's in the books. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. Your score is 2-0 Jefferson, and we'll be right back. All right, we're ready to start the bottom of the third inning. There's a fly ball toward right field and caught by Jared Burnett for the first out. So we got one out here in the bottom of the third inning.
Now batting the center fielder, number 6.
Sam Wabnitz coming up. And that's in there for strike one. No balls, one strike on Wabnitz here in the bottom of the third inning with one out. Connor Lowe on the mound for Logan. And that just misses, making it 1-1. One ball, one strike. Got one out here in the bottom of the third inning.
Yes.
Lined over to Maynard. And back over to first for out number 2. So on the 5-3, Logan's got 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Yes. We can do it.
That's going to bring up Povenu for Jefferson. As that hits the inside corner for strike one, making it 0-1. So no balls and one strike on Povenu. That's in the dirt, making it 1-1. So one ball, one strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So one ball, 2 strikes on Povenu. That's a chopper towards second, fielded cleanly by Blankenship and over to first. So 3 up and 3 down for Logan here in the bottom of the third inning. We're headed to the top of the fourth. Jefferson's still up 2-0. We'll be right back. All right, we're ready to start the top of the fourth inning. Connor Lowe coming up to bat for Logan. And he pops one over toward third base. That's catchable. And he does catch it. One pitch, one out. Brings up Corbin Bostic for Logan with one out here in the top of the fourth. That's low, ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes on Bostic here in the top of the fourth inning. That hits on the inside corner, making it 1-1. The 1-1. He swings and misses. Makes it 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got one out here in the the top of the third inning.
Watch the ball, Corbin.
1-2. Ground ball toward first. Fielded cleanly by the first baseman, and he will step on the bag for out number 2. We'll bring up Jared Burnett for Logan with 2 outs. Fouled back. I believe it makes it 1-1. He calls it fair. And Burnett is going to, and he's in there for a double. So a 2-out double by Jared Burnett. Brings up Cole Blankenship now with runner in scoring position for Logan with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth inning. Blankenship looks at strike one as a breaking ball breaks in there, making it 0-1. Misses outside, making it 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike as Jared Burnett gets a 2-out double to put himself in scoring position. And that breaks in there for 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, we're going to the bottom of the fourth. Logan still down 2-0. We'll be right back. Right, we're ready to start the bottom of the fourth inning. 1 ball, no strikes on Sammy Roberts. That misses inside, making it 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes on Roberts here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And that hits for strike 1, making it 2-1. That's high, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike on Roberts, who grounded out to third his last time up. The 3-1. Misses outside, walks him. So the leadoff batter gets on base for Jefferson with the walk. And that brings up Shipe for Jefferson. As Logan playing here at Conway High School, playing Jefferson. Both these teams are number 1 ranked back in West Virginia. Logan number 1 in AA, Jefferson number 1 in AAA. And that hits on the inside corner, making it strike 1, so 0-1. The 0-1. That hits 0-2, so strike 2. So Lowe's up in the count here. It's an 0-2 count with no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Jefferson does have a runner at first. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sorry about that. Had some business to take care of. Score's 3-0. Not really sure exactly what went on.
A bunt.
A bunt?
Yeah.
So what, they got runners at what, second and third? There's a fly ball toward right. That's foul. Okay, so we got one out.
There's still one out.
Runners at second and third. I think it's 0-2. That should be popped up and called at second by Cole, and it is for out number 2. So 2 outs now here at the bottom of the fourth. And that's Ryan Hefner.
Now batting the catcher number 4, Ryan Hefner.
Brings Ryan Hefner up for Jefferson with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Score is now 3-0. Jefferson. Ground ball toward third, fielded cleanly by Maynard over to first for the 3rd out. Nice job. All right, we're heading to the top of the 5th inning. The score is still 3-0. Logans will have to get their bats moving here a little bit to get back in this ball game. As we head to the 5th, we'll be right back. All right, guys, sorry about that. We got the guy in the concession stand. He's cussing out children over here. So I had to go get somebody.
Oh, wow.
Didn't see what happened there. I'm sorry. How'd he get on, Joe? All right. Jake Ramey grounds out into a fielder's choice. Sorry, guys. We got a lot going on here. Fly ball toward right. That will be caught. And we got the top of the fifth in the books. Still 3-0 Jefferson. I apologize for no and not announcing, but we got a little situation going on here in the set concession stand where the gentleman apparently has cussed out a couple Logan kids here. So that's why I'm muted right now till we get everything fixed. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're ready to start the bottom of the 5th inning. Logan down 3-0 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Good pitch. Good pitch.
As the count now goes to 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by Kirk cleanly over to first, and on the 6-3, we got 1 out in the books. All right, Sam Wabnitz comes up for Jefferson here in the bottom of the 5th. With 1 out. There, fixed the scoreboard. Sorry about that. Ground ball. Nope. It's a line drive up the middle for a base hit. So with 1 out, you got Wabnitz at first base, bringing up Pavanu. No, it's a new hitter. Number 26. Let's see who this is. Noah Carter coming up for Jefferson. All right, that hits the outside corner, making it 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike. Got 1 out. Goes over to first. He's safe. The 0-1 pitch to Carter. Runner goes. Ground ball hit and runs on. And it gets through. And the runner will advance to third. So on the single, Jefferson is going to have runners on the corners. With 1 out. Sammy Roberts comes up for Jefferson, who was 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Grounded to third in the first inning. Got runners on the corners, first and third here for Jefferson. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. That misses outside, throws him out at second. Yes, on the throw out, and the runner does score. As there's no one on the bases now, Jefferson does take a 4-0 lead. But a nice throw by Jake Ramey throws out the runner for out number 2. Sometimes in situations like that, it's better to give up a run and get that out at second to put 2 outs on the boards. I believe it's 2-0. But now no runners are on. It's better to have 2 outs and have second and third with 1 out. Nice throw by Ramey. That's in the dirt and gets by him. I believe it's 3-0. I'm not for sure. It is.
I guess they don't have anybody to run.
There's a base hit toward the middle
I don't guess
as Sammy gets on. Sammy Roberts.
Oh, they got it right now. Well, sort of almost.
That brings up Shipe for Jefferson. And into bat for Jefferson is number 50, Matt Vickers. That's in for strike one, so no balls and 1 strike on Vickers. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Jefferson's up 4-0. Jefferson's got a runner at first, but Logan's got 2 outs here. Swing and a miss. Makes it 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. That is trouble. Nope, it's not. Nice job, Aiden Slack. All right, we got 5 innings in the books here at Conway High School. Logan's down 4-0. As we go to the top of the 6th, we'll be right back. All right, Garrett Williamson leads off the top of the 6th inning. Swings and misses, strike 1, so no balls and 1 strike. So coming up for Logan will be Williamson, Lowe, and Bostic. This Logan needs to get some runs gathered here. All right, no balls, 1 strike. That's high, making it 1-1. He calls that a strike.
That was outside, man.
So I guess it's 3-2.
Oh, no, that
Struck him out. as Williamson goes down looking. Got one out on the board for Logan. Connor Lowe is coming up for Logan. That misses inside, making it 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes on Connor Lowe in the top of the 6th inning. That's in the dirt, making it 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes on Connor Lowe here in the top of the 6th inning. Logan down 4-0 here at Conway High School, playing Jefferson High School as we get a mound visit. Be right back. All right, here we go. The 2-0 pitch to Connor Lowe. Put down the middle, 2-1. Ground ball towards second, fielded cleanly over to first, and on the 4-3, Logan's got 2 outs on the board. Brings up Corbin Bostic for Logan with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. It's in dirt, 1-0. Misses inside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 3-0. So 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Corbin Bostic has a 3-0 count as he's trying to get on. Logan's got to have base runners. That's high. And Bostic is able to get on with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. And that's going to bring up Jared Burnett for Logan, who was 1 for 2 on the day with a double. That's high, making it 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes on Jared Burnett. That's outside and gets by the catcher. Bostic is now in scoring position as he advances to second. So now a 2-0 count on Jared Burnett with Bostic at second. That's in the dirt, making it 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes on Jared Burnett with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning, and Corbin Bostic is at second base. The 3-0. That's high. Nope. Goes a strike. A little high, but either way, it's 3-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike on Burnett. Fouls that one back, making it a full count now, 3-2. Runner goes, swings and misses. So Logan strands one there in the top of the sixth. We're going to the bottom of the sixth inning. Logan still down 4-0. We'll be right back. All right, we're ready to start the bottom of the sixth inning here at Conway High School in Conway, South Carolina. Battle of number one teams in West Virginia is the AA number one Logan is taking on AAA number one Jefferson. Logan down 4-0 here in the bottom of the sixth. Joey Canterbury in to pitch for Logan now. And he hits the outside corner, making it strike one, so 0-1. No balls, one strike. Curveball hits inside, making it 0-2. No balls and two strikes. As Canterbury delivers the 0-2. It's a fly ball toward left field. Fielded cleanly and caught nicely by Ryan Roberts for out number one. As Callan Kinsler comes up for Jefferson. All right, Joey Canterbury on the mound for Logan here in the bottom of the sixth inning. This curveball gets away, goes outside, making it 1-0. That hits the outside corner, making it 1-1. So one ball and one strike. Got one out here in the bottom of the sixth. The 1-1. Popped back out of play, making it 1-2. So one ball, two strikes. With one out. The 1-2. Curveball hits nicely. Strike three. Two outs on the board now. Curveball's waiting on. That's trouble. And that does drop as he's going to. As that was just in a troubled spot there. So basically a 2-out double for Jefferson here, with 2 outs on the board here in the bottom of the 6th.
Go, Joey.
Nice block by Jake Ramey as that ball was in the dirt, making it 1-0. Ground ball toward third, fielded cleanly by Maynard over to first. And on the 5-3, Logan gets the 3rd out. Now we're going to the top of the 7th. Logan's got to get 4 here to keep going. Your score is Jefferson 4, Logan nothing as we go to the top of the 7th, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Top of the 7th inning. Logan's got to get 4 on the books here to keep this thing going. He's in the top of the 7th. Cole Blankenship coming up for Logan. That's outside, 1-0. That hits the inside corner, making it 1-1. The 1-1. Swings and misses, making it 1-2. As Morgan for Jefferson has pitched the entire game. They got 2-1 on the board. I got 1-2. It's one of the 3. But he's running on the drop strike 3 and on the throw down. We got 1 out. That's going to bring up Connor Mullins for Logan, as he's going to pinch hit for Carson Kirk. So Connor Mullins steps in for Logan High School. Swings and misses. Nice cut by Mullins. The 0-1. That's in the dirt, making it 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Connor Mullins. He called that a strike. I thought it was a little high inside, but either way, it's 1-2. It's outside, making it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Connor Mullins. And he swings and misses for the second out of the inning. That brings up Aiden Slack here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Aiden Slack steps in for Logan with 2 outs. That's high, makes it 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. In the top of the 7th. Logan trailing 4-0. There's a nice hit by Aiden Slack. A 2-out single. Now Jake Ramey comes up for Logan with Aiden Slack at first. Got 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Slack over the last couple of games has hit the ball really well. And Jake Ramey steps in for Logan with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. That misses, making it 1-0. It's a 1 ball, no strikes on Jake Ramey. It hits the outside corner, making it 1-1. One ball, 1 strike on Jake Ramey. And he flies one toward left field. And he catches it for the final out. And your final score today is Jefferson 4, Logan nothing. I don't know what the schedule is as far as Logan is concerned, but keep an eye on my Facebook page, and we'll let you know if Logan plays again. Competitive game here at Conway High School between Logan and Jefferson, a battle of #1 teams back in West Virginia, but Logan falls short today, losing 4-0. Well, thank you for watching, and be safe.